Hi everybody, this is Greg Watson speaking. It's a bit of a windy day here in Feilding. We're going to be looking at a 3-bedroom home in Mountfort Grove in Feilding. Feilding's in the Manawatu, New Zealand, and we'll have a look through shortly, but just before I do, I'm going to turn the camera around and in a moment we'll get started. Just before I do though, I'm going to mention that part of this video will actually be appearing to you on the screen if you're watching live sideways, and I do apologise for that. It's just part of the restrictions with the periscope, but later on it will be available as a video on Twitter and YouTube. So thanks for joining us, all of you who are joining in. I've just turned the camera around. I wanted to show you, and I'll just stay in portrait view for a moment, that this is a nice quiet cul-de-sac. So it's not a through road, it's in Feilding and Palmerston North. Homes built generally in the 1980s. Welcome aboard, stranger. So 1980s built home in this cul-de-sac. It's a nice quiet place to live. As you can hear, it's only really the birds that you can hear tweeting away. This is the home we're going to be looking at today, number 21, so welcome along. Feel free to ask any questions as we go. So I'm going to turn the video sideways, which again I apologise to the people that are watching live because it's going to do funny things to your screen. But the reason that we have been told to film sideways is so that we can show this video again later on YouTube. So I do apologise for that. So let's pop on in. Now this property is $285 per week. It's a 3-bedroom home. It's got a little bit of grass here at the front. If you'd like, we can have someone take care of that for you. We can just add that into the rental amount. The idea of these videos is really to show people properties before they come to the market, as we have tenants that we keep an eye out for properties for. The rear yard is fully fenced, as you can see there, and there's a large double garage, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. Just can't get over how peaceful and quiet it is here in Feilding. A lovely spot to live. Hi Talk Bill, thanks for joining in. So I've just got the deck here at the front of the property in Mountfort Grove. You'll probably notice that the video is sideways for some of you watching live. I apologise for that, it's so that we can use it later on YouTube. So we'll pop up through the sliding door here into the property itself. So I'll just turn immediately to the left. You've got this nice area here that you can set back a settee or a couch into. This main area that we've walked into initially is that, yes thanks Bill, yes we'll save that. We've got someone that's going to help out with that and they're going to save this video, so we've got it available. Thanks very much. Now this is the lounge, and just in the middle of the wall there is where you tend to connect a television. I'm standing back in an alcove, and it combines with the dining and kitchen area. Now the heating here is by a Connor heat panel. I'm not sure if you've seen one of these before. I'll get a little bit closer. These are ceramic, so they're not dangerous to touch. In other words, little children will not burn themselves on those. But the great thing is that they release a nice steady heat, and these particular models have got a timer. So in the winter time you can just set that going to start whenever you want, either before work or coming home from work, and the home should be nice and warm when you arrive back. So heading now into the dining area. One thing I love about this home is this combination from the kitchen to the dining, so that if you're a guest, and of course the dining area, quite a few people don't tend to use a dining table so much now, so you can even have a couch or similar there. Here's the kitchen. We've got an electric oven. And let me show you, if you're working away here at the bench, you can still be talking to and entertaining guests. As well as that, if you have children, just outside the kitchen window here is the backyard. So nice and easy to keep an eye on things. The shed there is currently tied down as we had extreme high winds, and in which that sustained some damage. I'll show you that later. Fridge freezer would tend to go here, and you've got a pantry to tuck away all of your food items. Again, feel free to ask any questions as we go. We've got a fire extinguisher there. This is the laundry. And you go from the laundry out the back door. But I'm going to turn the other way. And we're now looking back towards where we came in, to the lounge. And the general decor in this home is neutral, and one thing I love about that is that it's pretty easy to match in furnishings. This first room that I've walked into is actually the smallest. You've got a single wardrobe there. I'll pan down to show you the floor. It is what you might call a large single room as opposed to a double, so it's the smallest of the three rooms. Thanks for tuning in, folks, to this live stream. Some of you will end up watching this later on video, but the live stream just gives us the ability for people to ask questions as we go. Now this is the main bedroom. You have to excuse the lighting. It's a very glary day today, which is making it hard to film. So you can see the power points on the wall there, where the double bed would probably go. And I'll try and get a bit better idea of this room. This is a large room, this one. You've got good cupboard space there. Again, I'll pan down because it's hard to see. You can actually see these dots on the floor where somebody's had a large bed before. So you can see there's still plenty of room on this side to put furniture, as well as that cupboard space. Now the sun's starting to stream in here now. The living areas in this home are well sighted for the sun. It's something I didn't mention earlier. We'll be able to see that when we go back through. This is the third room. Again, it's not huge, but it's very, very comfortable. And the pricing of this home reflects the fact that it is a little bit smaller in terms of the flooring square meterage. Looking back again, you can see all those neutral colours. There's another Econo heat panel, and Jono, you just tuned in recently. The ceramic heat panels only heat up to a temperature where they're warm to touch, but it heats the home quite nicely, and those ones are on timers. Now this is a bit more like what this home would be like. It's going to destroy my attempt at filming because it is literally the sun streaming in, and it's a winter's day today. Yet it's nice and warm inside this home, and that's always a good sign. Now there is, from time to time, you will notice on this video, for those who are watching it later, the ability to click at the top of the video and to get more information on this property. If you're watching it live, you won't be able to do that, but it will be available on Twitter later. People who click at the top of the video once they're watching the recording will be able to book to come and have a view. You might even meet me in person. So let's go and have a look at this garage. This is one of the features of this home. Obviously it's been added since this home was built. And I'll just adjust the lighting there on the camera. All things going well. Right, so yeah, you've got a really good sized garage here. I would estimate that a average sized car would probably end about where the edge of that pad is there on the floor. So you've got room here for plenty of storage. It's not an automatic door opener, but it's a very easy door to open. I think it must have a counterweight or similar because I had no trouble at all when I opened it up earlier. Again, you can see the sun streaming across here. That's that bay sort of area in the lounge that captures the sun. This window here goes through to the dining, of course, and then there's the windows looking out over the backyard. Up the top of the home there is the satellite for satellite TV. Now I mentioned about the shed earlier, and the looks like it's had a real battering in the wind, so it's tied down at the moment. Just wanted to walk down here just to show you a bit more of the yard. Now, if you have children, this is a great feature because the camera doesn't always show you how large a section is. Now, if you're like me and you're not super keen on lawn mowing, we could simply put you in touch with someone that can come and do that for you. If, however, you've got children, this makes a great spot. So you've actually got a fence here and a gate on the other side. So just let me know if there are any questions, folks. If not, I'll just finish off by coming through to the kitchen here and just saying that at $285 per week, this home represents great value. Again, very happy to show you through. Bob Weaver is actually the man in Feilding who looks after our rental properties. And what I've noticed lately is that properties are in great demand. And again, just to reiterate, I'm standing here at the moment, it's lovely and warm, even though this house is empty. So thanks, folks, for your contributions today, and look forward to talking to you again soon. I'll just flip the camera. There we go. There I am, looking a bit scruffy. It's really windy here today, look at that, what a mess. But anyway, it's not about me, but I thought that I'd just mention to you that we will bring these videos to you live streaming, particularly for people who have registered through our internet site for us to keep an eye out on properties for them. And so we'll notify you as we list new properties. Now Bob's very busy in Feilding, he does extremely well. And when he finds a new property, we'd just love to send you a little message to say that it's here and that you can have a look. And that way we can give you a head start on the viewing before it's generally marketed to the public. Now this particular property has been advertised, but in future, if you want to just keep in touch, we'll let you know before advertising starts by the way of one of these live streaming videos. So thanks again for watching. I'm Greg from Watson Real Estate. Enjoy the rest of your day.